So I know that you guys probably think that the robbers came with like guns, like the money of your life. Talk now, I kill you, kill your daddy. No, they came with only two equipment: white handkerchief and common sense. And mind you, the white handkerchief doesn't have any jars or any juju inside. It's just plain white handkerchief and a whole shitload of common sense. So stay tuned and see the story of how I first got robbed, of the first time I got robbed. So this was how the story went. It was a beautiful, let's say beautiful now. Okay, yes, it was a beautiful. Is it Thursday or Friday? Thursday. Thursday morning.
5 minutes later.
I think it's Friday. So it was a beautiful Friday morning in Ikorodu Garage, Benson. To be specific, I went to my mom's shop that day. So I was at the shop, and a lot of things happened that morning. So it was like the morning started off very bad. So there were no good vibes. Like the morning just brought a bad vibe. You get? So it was just my mom and I went to the shop together, and we opened the shop. Like she used to sell, as at that time she used to sell cosmetics. So all of them roll on and perfume them gang. So she needed to get something, so she left the shop to go to another shop to get it. So she left me in the shop, and that was about, let's say, 4 years ago. Let's say 4 years ago. That was like, it was a bit long. I was in senior secondary school, SS2. So yeah, let's say 4 years ago. So I went to my mom's shop, and after she left, so she left me with her phone. Okay, as at that time, my tab was stolen in Queen's College, so I had no tab on me. You get? I had no phone, I had no nothing. You get? And she did not just want to leave me like that, so she left me with her phone and the power bank. So she went to her friend's shop to get something, I presume. So I was pressing the phone, and this is why it's not good to be a criminal. I was pressing the phone, like I was with the phone like throughout. I was pressing it, and then at some point in time, it just occurred to me that, you know, that if mommy should walk in now and she should see the battery of her phone, she will kill you. So I now decided that, okay, let me use the power bank to charge the phone, so that even if she comes, she will either make the phone charging, or it will have charged back to the like percentage it was when she left it. So I was charging the phone, and I put the phone on the chair. So I was sitting down, and I was just looking around because there was literally nothing for me to do. And then a guy walked into the shop, and then he was like, how much are you he pointed to a very expensive perfume, and was like, how much are you selling that perfume? I was like, oh, this one. And I'll check the price on it. Okay, this is about 3,500, everything. Okay. I was not like, okay, he priced like two or three perfumes, and then he said he was going to come back. So after some time, the guy now came back and he pointed to that same perfume, like, how much is this perfume and everything. And I was now trying to like bring it out, and then he now started pointing to some other things to you get. So I was like really looking at everything and all. And then another guy now came, and the second guy that now came seemed like he was in a hurry, like more of in more of a in
Seriously, what the fuck are you doing?
he was like in more of a hurry than the first one. So he was pointing to roll on. I think the roll on was like at this side, the perfume was like at this side. So it was pointing to the roll on at this side, and then I had to like be turning. And the first guy was like, guy, I came here first, answer me. And I was trying to answer him, and the second guy was like, I'm going somewhere, please be fast, give me the roll on and everything. And I was now like trying to like get both of them and everything. And then the first guy was now like that, okay, this perfume, blah 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 blah, probably he priced it somewhere else and it's not that expensive, you know, the old bullshit now. He was not like, okay, that he's leaving. But the first guy was like, okay, I'll come back. No, it was the sec it was like, how will I explain it? Okay, the guy that came at first, he's the one that came back and was pointing to perfume. Then the new guy that came was the one that was pointing to the roll-on. So the guy that was pointing to the roll-on, how will I name it? Guy 1 and guy 2. Guy 1 was the one that came at first, and guy 2 was the one that came the second time I was pointing to the roll-on, the one that was in a hurry. So when he came, and then he was not like, okay, he's going to come back, and everything, he's in a hurry, and then he just left. And then after that, the guy 1 was like, okay. Meanwhile, in the process of trying to like ask how much is it, like how much is this perfume, the guy was like, he dropped his handkerchief on the chair, and then it was not like he collected the perfume from me because he wanted to like see it and smell it, and you know how they're doing now. So he dropped his handkerchief on the chair and then everything. So after the second guy left, then that was when the first guy was not like, okay, probably he has priced it somewhere else, blah blah blah, that he's not buying it and everything. He now left. So after he left, I was about to sit down back on the chair. And like continue pressing my mommy's phone. And then it was at that moment that I now saw that the power bank was connected to the charger and there was nothing connected to it. So now that was when my brain now like flashback. My brain now reminisced everything. When the guy that had come in before, when the guy came in the second time, he came in with the white handkerchief. The power bank and the phone was on the chair. So when he was talking to me, and then he was not like trying to take the perfume and smell it and check it out and everything, he dropped his handkerchief on the chair, on the phone, on the power bank. So when the second guy came in, he was asking for the roll-on, and then he was pointing to it and everything. So I was confused, I was distracted, and then I was trying to attend to the both of them at the same time. So I was like going to the roll-on and going back to the perfume, going back to the roll-on. And then you know the guy that was at the back, that one was not like the he's going to come back and everything, he's in a hurry and all that. So he just like picked up the first guy's handkerchief from the chair. Like it was at that moment that it just occurred to me that he picked up the first guy's handkerchief from the chair, like in like less than 1 second, like a nanosecond. He just picked it up and then he was gone. And then it was immediately that the second guy was like that, okay, he's not buying again. And the second guy, like the one that dropped the handkerchief, did not pick up his handkerchief from the chair. It was the second one, the one that came, that was, I don't know how to explain, like the one that was pricing the roll on guy too. He was the one that picked up the handkerchief from the chair. So at that moment, in just exactly 1 second, my brain understood what happened.
お前はもう死んでいる。
And then I was like, oh my god. And then it occurred to me that there was a third guy outside. The third guy outside came with bike. So like when the guy too that was pricing the roll, when he just took the handkerchief from the chair along with my mom's phone, he just like turned, and then it was like, he's going to come out, and then he just went on the bike and he had gone. And the first guy that came, the first one that priced the roll on, that dropped the handkerchief, that did not take his handkerchief back, he just went. And as soon as it was like he's going, he went and he took the bike. And then at that moment when I was about to sit down and my brain reminisced, I froze, like, because it like occurred to me that the phone was gone. So like that was when I now knew that, okay, wow, okay, so this is how they steal, like, wow, so the phone is gone. Like, so I don't even know, I was just like under pressure and tension and everything. So I just called, like I called the guy whose shop is next to our own. His name is Innocent, Uncle Innocent. So I was just like, oh my god, Uncle Innocent, they've taken my mom's phone, take my, I don't even know, like. And then Uncle Innocent was like, who is the guy? I was like, I don't know him. He just like took bike, and I don't even know who he was chasing at. He just like took bike and then just told them to follow one other person, and they were following each other. And then the first one now got lost and everything. Did you get? So he came back and it was like that, oh, he did not get the person, he didn't catch the person had already gone. And I was like I was like just so confused, like, is this how this thing works? Like, what's going on? Okay, so at that moment I locked the shop. Up. I didn't even know. Like, I just went to like go and look for my mommy, like, where are you, mommy? They've taken your phone, everything. My mom was like, how did they take it? And I was like, see, I don't even know. The first guy came and then he was like wanted to buy perfume, and the second guy wanted to buy roll-on and everything. And I don't even know. When he now dropped his handkerchief on the chair, I was just talking like a fool. Like I was just like so shocked and everything. Like how did it happen so fast? You get. So I was just explaining everything, and she was like, okay, let me tell you what happened. The first guy that came to price perfume before going, he passed by the shop the first time. And then when he passed by the shop, he saw that it was a small girl that was in the shop and she was with no adult. And he saw that the girl had a phone on the chair. So he went back. He came, he priced the perfume, that he assessed the whole shop, like to make sure that there was actually no adult inside, and he assessed everything and then planned the strategy of how they were going to steal the phone. And he went back and he got his fellow colleagues, and then they came together and they did what they had to do and they left. I am the one, the way your son don't need. And then I was like, oh wow, like I was just like my brain could not comprehend. How old was I? Okay, I was let's say 12. I don't know. I was like 12, but like I was just like, how did this happen? Or like, so I cried. I was just crying because like I was just in so much of a shock, and then I just kept crying and I just kept crying, and I was like, I kept taking the phone. We tried to get them, couldn't get them, and everything. So it was a very sad day because the day already started off bad. So like for something like when it something happens and then you're like, okay, can this day get any more worse? And then the day now actually proves you wrong and now gets more worse. That's how it was. So it was a very sad day for me. So I hope you guys learnt your lesson. I don't even know what's the lesson. Don't drop phone on the chair, or be wise. I don't know. Just if you're in Lagos, just be wise. Like I heard that there are worse cases than that. So I hope you guys learned your lesson, and I hope you guys enjoyed the story. If you want me to keep telling stories like this, please let me know in the comments below. Don't forget to like, share, subscribe, and everything that the YouTubers used to say and everything. So thank you for watching. Have a lovely isolated quarantining something. Bye.